nowadays they're very useful for moving around just to protect the engine just like it did 100 years ago. Any whistles, Austin? Appreciate it. We're putting on a good show on the sawmill earlier too. Looks nice.
Oh, baby.
Like I was saying just a moment ago, steam was not exclusive to the farm during the last century. In the early teens and 20s, people discovered as the automobile became more advanced and came into vogue. Several interesting things to note about this roller. It has steam power steering. It has a double cylinder engine and a vertical boiler. Vertical boilers were incredibly popular in construction equipment because of their small footprint. You can get an incredible amount of power without taking up a lot of space on the machine. However, that meant that the fireman had to walk alongside the thing. There was no accommodation for the fireman. Yet walk up and down next to this hot boiler on crushed asphalt day in and day out. What a job. Alright, looks good guys. Thanks for bringing it through. It's not exactly precisely known when steam became obsolete. Oftentimes, though, we've seen a lot of engines that are from the early to mid-1920s, and by that time, they were making tractors such as this. Steam survived in agricultural purposes so long simply because it was a very familiar power source, and people didn't want to mess with crazy new things like magnetos and spark and carburetors. They just wanted to put a fire in and have a guarantee their engine would start in the morning. But that didn't last forever, and this is one of the first machines to outperform and upstage steam power on the American farm. It's an advanced Rumley oil pull. The oil pulls are called oil pulls because they are oil-cooled. This one's a 4060 model from 1928, part of the Linker family collection in Walden. Now I'm going to hand the next portion of our parade over to Adam Brown, who will announce the internal combustion side.
So in those early 1920s, as they were saying, there was a shift going. A lot of small farmers were still using horses because they weren't able to afford the bigger steam tractors, and it takes a lot of technical know-how to work on them. So smaller tractors like these started becoming much more popular. Here we have Bill Ashbach on his Farmall H, and behind here you see this, it looks like a big chainsaw almost. It's a Premier trencher, and what this will be used for is you can take this out in the field, trench down into the dirt, and then you can lay field tile, which is basically clay pipes with small holes in them, so that way you can drain water out of the fields and you wouldn't get flooding in your fields. Here we have a Farmall Super H. This is Brian Marlowe from Hampshire, Illinois. Some of these Farmalls, they would go through iterations of power scaling, so the Super H was basically just a more powerful version of the H. Here we have a 1936 KC. This is Justin Listener out of Sycamore, Illinois. This was essentially Case's second to third combustion engine design. So this was probably one of their first really successful of their gas engine tractors. You'll notice that it's, even though it's a Case, it's in this battleship grade paint. Part of that is because after World War I, the United States had a massive surplus of battleship grade paint. Well, you guessed it, painting their battleships. They didn't need to paint anymore, so they sold it off cheap with multiple different tractor makers. Here we have a John Deere 40. It's from 1953. This is Robert Gustafson from Kirkland, Illinois. Model 40 was one of their smaller in the line of tractors. It has some rare dual wheels on the back of it. A lot of these early John Deeres, you didn't see them with the dual wheels on it. Here we have an Oliver Super 88. This is a 1957. This is Rob Miller out of Hampshire, Illinois. It's a row crop standard. And here we have an Oliver row crop 70.